Hello my dear students, exams are just around the corner. I know. But tension mat lo, I am here to help. Let's quickly go over this beautiful chapter, The Rat Trap. It's a wonderful story with a really heartwarming message, so let's get straight into it.
You know that feeling when you just feel stuck, trapped? Well, our main character today, he feels that way all the time. But for him, it's not just a feeling. He actually believes that the entire world, this whole world, is nothing but one giant rat trap. A bit strange, right? Let's find out why he thinks so.
All right, so who is this man with such a sad view of life? Well, he's a peddler, a poor guy who wanders around selling these small rat traps that he makes himself from wire he gets by begging. But, his business isn't so great, so sometimes he has to beg for food or even do a little bit of stealing just to keep himself going. Just try to picture him. The author paints such a clear picture. His clothes are torn, just rags. His cheeks are hollow, and you can literally see the hunger in his eyes. Life has been very, very hard on him, and because the world has been so unkind to him, he has started to see the world as an unkind place. So this leads him to cook up this whole philosophy. He thinks the world is just a big rat trap. And what's the bait? The bait is all the good stuff. Money, happiness, a nice meal, a warm place to stay. All of it is just like a piece of cheese or pork put in the trap to tempt you. And the moment you take the bait, snap, the trap closes and you're caught forever.
Okay, so now the story really gets going. One evening, our peddler knocks on the door of a little cottage. He's totally expecting the door to be slammed in his face, like always. But this time, something different happens. He gets a warm welcome from an old man, a Crofter. You see, this old Crofter was very lonely, and he was actually happy to have someone to talk to. He didn't just let the peddler in, no. He gave him hot porridge. They smoked together. They even played a game of cards. And most importantly, the old man trusted him and shared all his secrets.
And one of those secrets was the perfect bait. The Crofter proudly showed the peddler 30 Kronor that he had earned. He was so proud. He kept the money in a little pouch hanging right near the window. For our peddler, who had nothing, this was a huge, huge temptation. The cheese was right there.
So what do you think happened? The next morning, after saying goodbye, the peddler couldn't resist. He went back to the cottage, smashed the window, took the money, and ran away into the woods. He took the bait. He betrayed the trust of the one person who had been kind to him.
But here's the twist. To be safe, he avoids the main road and goes into the forest. But soon, he gets completely lost, and in that moment of panic, he realizes his own theory has come true. He himself has been caught in the rat trap.
This line from the book is so powerful. Can you feel his fear? The forest suddenly feels like a giant prison. He walks and walks, but he's just going in circles. He is tired, he's scared, and he feels exactly like a poor rat, trapped and with no way out.
He's completely exhausted. He's about to give up all hope and just lie down to die on the ground. And then he hears a sound. Thump, thump, thump. It's the sound of hammers. There's an iron mill nearby. It means there are people and maybe shelter. It's a ray of hope, so he gathers all his strength and walks towards the sound.
So he stumbles into this iron mill, and here the story takes another huge turn. The owner of the mill, the Ironmaster, is there. He looks at this poor, ragged man standing by the fire, and in the dim light, he makes a big mistake. He thinks the peddler is an old friend from the army.
The Ironmaster is so happy. He thinks he's found his old friend, Captain von Stale, and he invites him to his house for Christmas. But our peddler, he's terrified. He has stolen money in his pocket. Going to the big manor house feels like walking straight into a lion's den. So of course, he says no, absolutely not.
So, when the peddler refuses again and again, the Ironmaster sends his daughter, Edla Willmansson, to convince him. Now, my dears, please remember this name, Edla. She is the real hero of our story. She is the game changer. She is kind and understanding in a way that nobody else is. Okay, exam time. Pay close attention because this is a very important question that comes up a lot. Why did the peddler say no to the rich Ironmaster, but yes to his daughter Edla? What was so different about her?
The answer is all about Edla's kindness. She didn't command him. She spoke to him so gently. She looked at him and she could see he was afraid. So she told him, "You can come with us and you will be free to leave whenever you want." For the first time, someone treated him with dignity, like he was a real captain. And that's why he trusted her.
So the peddler goes with her to the big house, and it is here, on Christmas Eve, that the real magic of the story happens. This is where we see a complete transformation. Let's see how. So the next morning, the peddler gets a full makeover. He gets a bath, a shave, a nice new suit of clothes. But when he comes out into the bright daylight, the Ironmaster sees him properly and realizes, oops, this is not my friend Captain Von Stahl. He is furious. He shouts at the peddler and threatens to call the sheriff.
But just as her father is about to kick him out, Edla steps in. She stands up for the peddler. She tells her father that they invited him. They promised him a day of peace and Christmas cheer. It doesn't matter who he is. A promise is a promise. It's such a powerful moment of true compassion.
And because of Edla, the peddler gets to spend one day, just one day, like he never has before. He eats and sleeps and does nothing else. And for the first time in his life, he does it all in peace, without any fear. No one is chasing him, no one is judging him. He is treated with respect, like a real captain.
This one single day of kindness changes everything for the peddler. It awakens the goodness that was sleeping deep inside him. He realizes that he wants to be the honorable man that Edla believed he was. He wants to change.
So the next morning, the peddler leaves. But before he goes, he leaves a little package for Edla. And what's inside? A small rat trap. And inside that rat trap are the 30 Kronor he had stolen from the Crofter. And there's also a letter.
And the letter explains everything. He thanks Edla for being so kind to him. He says that he was just a rat caught in the world's rat trap. But because she treated him like a captain, she raised him up. She gave him the power to escape the trap and be a better man. And at the end, he signs the letter, Captain Von Stahl. He has become the man she believed him to be.
So what is the core message? What is the one thing you must remember from this beautiful story? It is that no one is born bad. Deep inside every person, there is some goodness. And that goodness can be awakened through love, respect, and understanding. Edla's kindness literally transformed a thief into a captain. And that, my dear students, is the big takeaway. I really hope this helped you. All the very best for your exams.